Alright everybody, welcome back to Tiger Woods 2010. So we're going to be skipping Harbor Town. So we play this, we got tied for 4th. But we're skipping Harbor Town, and we're skipping East Lake. We're going to go right to the players at TPC Sawgrass, and I think I am going to skip this one because I've basically done this like 3 or 4 times already. And I don't feel like doing that again, because I'm pretty sure the match plays have only been at TPC Sawgrass, St. Andrews. At least, I've done at least 2 of them at St. Andrews and one of them somewhere else, but I don't know. They just take a little while.
It's one of the most challenging venues you will find anywhere in the world, and one of the most prestigious of titles in all of golf. The TPC Sawgrass, proud to host round 1 of the Players. I'm Kelly Tillman along with Scott Van Pelt calling the action for EA Sports. Are you ready? It's time to tackle this course.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the team our next golfer.
Picture perfect swing
see
right
if
there.
We can't get the players, win the players, you know.
Putting now for birdie.
Way downhill. Breaking quite a bit. Oh,
Nice
that
putt.
was a really good putt.
Gets his par.
You know, we couldn't get that first major, but we'll see if we can get the players.
On this relatively short par.
He played this one very nicely down the
I'm
fairway.
gonna hit that tree. 5 wood, 9 mile an hour into us. All right.
Reaching this green in 2 is
7
truly
foot eagle
impressive.
putt. Can we get it?
Sinks it for an eagle.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, while I was sick, I was able to, so I mentioned like some of the movies I was able to watch. I would also watch
A shot requiring a
the newest, I should say, Indiana Jones, because the game came out, and I've watched a tiny bit because I don't want to be spoiled for when I
Time to get out the
eventually
putter.
play it.
It's
And
heading for the
I mean,
green.
it looks amazing. Oh wow, that went really far.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here.
And so I was like, I guess I might as well watch the newest movie. And let me tell you,
Looking really good here.
I have never seen more green screened backgrounds and sets in a movie. Oh my god. I think
The fourth at TPC
99%
Sawgrass.
of the backgrounds and sets were all CGI'd. And it was awful.
This is
Like-
looking good.
The story was okay.
Yeah, 100 yards or so from here.
The de-aging wasn't great. You could really tell with Harrison Ford.
That's the way to strike the
I
ball.
love Mads Mikkelsen.
Not bad. Safely
but he
on the
wasn't
green.
really used.
I'd say
that
play this one
well,
out to
I
the
don't
left
think,
as it
in the
should
movie,
die to the right.
as the villain. It's a good putt.
3 under for the tournament.
But yeah, I don't know, I just couldn't get over how insanely green screened everything was, because you could really tell. It's kind of
This
like,
dogleg
so I've
right.
only watched 3 Marvel movies past Endgame, and that's Guardians 3, Doctor Strange 2, and Deadpool
Nice
and
swing
Wolverine.
there. He'll be happy with this tee shot.
And with those three movies,
Approximately 130 yards from the hole here.
at least, you know a lot of it is green screened, especially because it's Marvel. But for at least two of them, trying to figure out which ones. For Guardians and for Deadpool and Wolverine, I want to say Doctor Strange as well, but that's the one that I've watched, that's, a long time ago. So I don't remember it quite as well. But that one was done by Sam Raimi, so I knew the directing and
He drops it in for
the
par.
visuals were going to be good. Because his style is really good. But those three movies,
The sixth hole
if
is
they
a
had a
perfect
lot of
example.
green screened stuff, you couldn't really tell, except for maybe a few exaggerated scenes. Whereas, like, the new Indiana Jones, you could tell with every single scene that it was green screen. It was just like, I don't know, I couldn't get over it. It's awful.
Watch this putt take off to the right, Kelly.
And I think that's one thing, like, why Alien Romulus was so good, because
4 under par for the championship.
it was so much practical stuff, and even when they did use CGI and stuff like that, except for one very particular scene, it looked phenomenal.
A tee shot on the left is preferred.
Whereas the Indiana Jones movie, you could just tell it was everywhere. And that's where, like, newer movies to me... Hold on a sec. Newer movies to me, like, they just need to stop using so much CGI and green screen because it's ruining everything. If you can use practical, use it. And if you can't, try to build
This
part
for
of
another
something
birdie.
and then enhance it with the CGI. Don't make everything fully CGI because it makes it look awful. Everything
This is
has...
going to be close.
Everything is so shiny. Everything is so smooth. Nothing looks real. It's just like, I don't know.
The longest par 3 at tee.
Everything is so bright too when they're using so much CGI, and it just doesn't look natural. Hate it. Yeah,
Not bad.
I meant to go
That's
90.
heading for the green.
I wanted to go 95 with that one.
A birdie
Still
here.
wasn't bad, but 95
if
I
it
think
goes
would have
in.
been perfect. You would have had an easier putt as well.
Just a violent lip out there.
Yeah, it was.
5 under par for the tournament.
But yeah, a little rant on it because, man,
The ninth hole is
like
considered
with
by
Kingdom of
many
the Crystal Skull, they had some really bad CGI in that one, like
This
when
ball
they're
is
swinging with the monkeys and
absolutely
stuff like that.
launched.
But it's like when they were inside of places,
This
it
will
didn't
take
look too
a
bad.
great shot
Whereas
to reach the
Dial
green.
of Destiny, even when they were inside of places, it still all looked like they were in a green
Could
screen.
find the trap with this shot.
Oh, it's in the sand.
Ooh. Oh,
That shot was right on
I didn't
target.
want to do anything to it because it was going right
All about
towards
speed
the
here.
pin.
Kelly, no break in this one.
There's a ton of break in this one, you idiots. Oh my god, but I
missed
shouldn't
a
have played
chance
any.
there.
I shouldn't have played any break, apparently.
He rolls in the par putt.
All right, we're solo lead right now, but we need to make. Let's say we need to get to 8 under to secure it.
The narrow landing area for this drive.
Nothing fancy here, just the old reliable fairway finder. Looking at about 130 yards to the hole.
But yeah, that's a big reason. Even when like all the Marvel movies that have come out after Endgame, like so many of them, I've just heard awful things. And then I've seen like screenshots from like the Thor movie.
I think this one's inside the leather, Kelly. You giving it to him?
Where literally they only
6
have
under for the
green
championship.
screen, only use. It's just like looks awful. And it's just like, nah, I'm good. You need sets, you need practical things on there.
The 11th hole is a...
Not only for the actors to react to so it seems genuine, but for it to look natural. I don't want things to look like a video game. You know?
I guess it's more than 230 yards to the flag.
It's bad. And that's another thing with like video games and like when graphics are getting so good, it's making them look worse. It's not worse, I should say. It's making everything look weird. Like honestly, I think, almost an albatross. I think the end of the PS4
should be happy with this one.
An eagle, if this goes in.
I think stick with just that. Why did it
Missed
go
opportunity
mile
there.
left immediately?
A right to left putt here.
What?
7 under on the round.
That was weird. Guess it was really bad at my feet, I guess. But yeah, because so it takes Silent Hill 2, for example. That one can work with trying to really overhaul those graphics because
this is the shortest part.
It's a much slower paced game, very linear.
He's on
Even
target
the
with this
outside
drive.
world, you can't really see too much because of all the fog. So it can work in that aspect, but when you take anything that's bigger than that, it's always looks really odd because there's so much stuff that doesn't work well with it. It starts to look a little uncanny. And then they're also like
Useful shot.
that's with like
useful.
the real people, or not the real people, but the people in games.
8 under
When they
par
try
for
to
the
go like
championship.
ultra realistic, it starts to just look weird. But when it comes down to like actual visuals and how character models look, or
A water hazard protects this.
just how everything looks. One thing they seem to be doing, like doubling down on with a lot of video games that I don't really like, is
This ball
if
is
you look
headed
at
toward the green.
how that's a pretty good shot.
Tough
from
read
this.
here.
9 under par for the tournament.
What was it? Like Dragon Age Veilguard, like that. It looked so kind of cartoonish. Whereas if you look at things like,
Traditionally, the 14th hole.
if you look at cutscenes, we'll put it this way because it's a top-down game, but like Baldur's Gate 3. Whereas Baldur's
What an
Gate
impressive
3,
drive.
they have a semi-realistic look, but
Kelly,
it
I'd say
still
it's about
looks
$1.60 to the stick.
gritty. You know, people are dirty. Things don't look super shiny and stuff like that. But when you go for like cutscenes or even like in game with things like Veilguard, everybody looks very clean and shiny and smooth. And it's just so weird. And I hate that. Oh, wow, that was almost a dead straight putt.
9 under par for the
I
tournament.
just hate when they're using, like, the graphics in the movies, when they're using the CGI and everything like that, and making everything look smooth and clean and bright, because it makes it
This dogleg right
very
par 4
unnatural.
begins with a drop.
And that's why when you see like so
Pipe
many
that ball
things,
right down
like
the middle.
pictures and all this dumb AI imagery, and you can tell it's that because everything is very smooth and uncanny. It's like, why do people want this? Why do they keep using these filters? I don't understand it. Too much. I was trying to go in the 80s.
Not too bad. Should be an easy 2-putt, at worst.
Yeah.
This for par. 9 under par for the tournament.
The 16th hole at
But, you know, that's just my opinion on the graphics. They don't need to try to go ultra realistic.
This
You know,
should work out.
If you're trying to
Just
go
fine.
ultra realistic with graphics and stuff like that, it's like you might as well just make an FMV, you know, with actual people and stuff, because otherwise it just looks so weird to me.
Don't need to
Look
putt
at
it out,
that,
Kelly. You
baby.
can put that back in the bag and go
Albatross,
get the ball out of the hole.
That is all skill. I use my spin. No cheating.
In its brief history, the Island 17...
Another game that's coming out, if you look at like gameplay and the graphics for it, like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I think they do a great job with that one because people don't look uncanny. They don't look super smooth. They're dirty. They look how they should, you know.
A tremendous approach here.
It's not a gimme, but it should be. 13 under par for the tournament.
1%. I was so afraid of hitting that too hard. I've never been able to do 1% before. But whenever they do like these tech demos for games, and they're like, look how beautiful it looks. It's like,
If the 17th
yes,
wasn't
it
hard
looks
enough,
nice,
If
but
this
it
ball
also
finds the
looks
dance
like
floor in regulation on this
everything
hole,
is made
it
of
would break the
glass.
greens in regulation record.
because it's so shiny and smooth. Like, I don't want that.
A tremendous display of driving today.
Thank you.
I'd guess this would land on the green.
Yeah. Oh, wow. How did the wind take it so far right?
Not stopping it back to back. No, we're going back to back to back birdies.
26. Oh,
This putt
wasn't that
for
bad.
par.
I believe, you know, outright win
13
here
under
by
par for the tournament.
4, I think. Yeah, first place. Was it by 4? Oh, by 8. Why did I think -9 was in second place? I have no idea. Superstar status achieved. I'm a superstar, baby. Cutter and Buck. Have no idea what they are. I'd have to assume clothing. Alright, so I'm gonna skip that one. I don't really want to play it. We have Fan Court. We have the US Open at Bethpage Black. Let's go ahead and play that one. play back-to-back, not back-to-back majors, but 2 majors and 2 videos, plus the players, which, you know, they say 5th major and all that.
Hello and welcome to day 1 of the United States Open Championship. I'm Kelly Tillman, along with Scott Van Pelt for EA Sports. We're glad you've joined us for this historic event. Can you add your name to the list of major champions? It should be a great test of golf today. Let's get things started.
Let's hope we can add our name to this one. You know, we came in 4th in the last one. Oh, 51, that's not enough. Get up there. I got up there.
Putting now for birdie.
Not a good putt.
This didn't break as much as I thought it was going to. But yeah, 4th in the first major. We did win the Players. U.S. Open. Let's see if we can get it. The first one was the Masters, I guess. So.
The shortest par 4.
Yeah, but you got to hit a huge draw.
Safely in the fairway here. Good swing.
Yeah. It's like coming back down the hill. Came back
Not
like
easy to know
15
what club to
yards.
choose here.
Choose the live wedge, buddy. How'd it go past the hole? It's so far uphill.
This shouldn't be too difficult.
I'm just gonna hit it.
Is this the one?
It is.
The first par 3.
But yeah, it's, I hate this stupid par 3. Honestly, in my opinion, if they wanted to just stop with
Watch out,
trying
this
to
one
make,
is not looking good.
to make graphics as good as they can, I'm fine with that. I think really the only games where that kind of can be a benefit are the what are they called? But like the supermassive games, you know, that they where it's kind of like a movie where you make all those decisions.
A par
and stuff.
putt here.
Those are fine to keep making better because the more they look like a movie, you know, the better it can be. But I think when it comes down to a lot of games, like I think you can stop. We're at
Once in the fairway,
where
the
we would
second
need
shot
to
plays
be
back
and how
uphill.
good it looks.
That was
You
a
can
nice
keep
smooth
trying to
swing. He'll
develop,
be happy
like,
there.
and try and make bigger games look better because they still are at a disadvantage with how, because it's really difficult to make, you know, like a huge. Let's see. We'll run a 5-wood up there, just see if we can get a lucky bounce. Holy hell! I didn't think it was gonna land off the green. It's probably gonna go OB now. Okay, no.
Whoa, look where
I
that
thought it was
one
gonna
ended
land
up.
before the green, and you know I was trying to get it to bounce up there, but this actually worked out perfect. Turns out. Yeah.
Should move to the right a little bit. Nice little birdie
Or making
putt
it
there.
easier for smaller studios to, you know, get these better graphics or stuff like that.
The tee shot is a...
Why you give me a 3-wood? Why the hell would I want to hit that off of this tee?
Nice swing.
Might want to muscle up a bit on this one. It's up the hill a ways.
Up the hill and there's a tree in the way. So let's go with the 5, and we're gonna hit a draw.
Think this is headed for the beach.
Dang it. Didn't carry. But I was worried about going another club, you know. Go way too far. Oh, didn't need back.
Oh, that's a clever play. A difficult shot made to look rather easy.
And that's for par.
Sports games is another one I think benefits from getting that ultra realistic look.
Short hitters might want to...
But other than the movie games and sports games, I think graphics, I don't think they need to really get
this could
much
find
better.
some trouble.
Didn't nearly have enough
This
to get
isn't
over
going
that.
to be easy.
But that was because of the wind, 11 mile an hour into us. So 90%, 11 mile an hour into us. This probably goes over the green because we're on a downhill slope.
Looks like the next shot will be played from the rough.
Yep. I knew that was going to happen. It was just something that I couldn't really predict. How it was specifically going to come out. I
little
knew
break
it was
to the
going to
right
go
here.
further, but I wasn't really sure how much.
2 under for the championship.
And so instead of going back a club, because what if I go back a club and it comes out like it would normally come out, you know, and then I'm 80 feet away. I shouldn't hit driver off the tee, but
One of the longest par...
whatever. Why there got to be so much wind at Bethpage? There's really,
This ball's
I mean,
on line
realistically,
for the
it's
rough.
not that much wind, but get out of the rough.
Okay, time for a little damage control.
I mean, 90%. That's not bad. This even might be too much.
This ball should be safely on the green.
Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't think it was going to run that much.
It's on the
Good
green,
God.
but a long, long way from the
I
hole.
would put backspin on it if I knew it. See? That's so
That
dumb
putt
with
just
the
took off.
percentages, man. So dumb.
Good roll. 2 under par for the day.
Makes no sense that even got to the hole because I hit it 51%, which is what it was. With how downhill supposedly it was, because I hit the first putt. What did I hit? Like 20-something%.
Another scenic view from it.
That's just the one. One of the things that I really do hate about this game is that the percentages make absolutely no sense. This is 12 yards down the hill, so this should land at 184. Yeah, which 184. That is barely on the green. But we'll do this. We'll go 4 and just take a little off.
Nice shot here. This should be on the green.
Again, I hit it 21%. Like, what?
This could drop.
And then the 61%, which it was 60% just to, it does not make a lick of sense. I hit the first putt less than half. And it
This
was
long dog
35
leg left
feet
par
past.
4 can be...
I hit the second putt right at that percentage, which it should have been at 80% to get to the hole because of how uphill it was in its perfect speed.
Going a little bit right, but should be just fine. Looking at 160 yards to the pin, Kelly. This ought to find a piece of the green.
Oh, wow. Just
Not too
jumped.
bad. Should be an easy 2-putt at worst.
Just jumped on me. It should be straight because going left and then all the way back to the right. So
I'm all for the aggressive play, but this is a bit much.
it never went back
This
to the
putt
right.
for par.
He says it's aggressive, but
Gets his par.
it wasn't. Not making any birdies. Page, still the hardest course for me on the Wii version of Tiger Woods 2010.
Number 10 runs parallel.
Scott, he put a good move on this ball.
And then you got a little bit of wind to deal with.
Less than 200 yards to the hole here.
Like, you have all these par 4s.
This shot should find the green.
Where you're hitting a long iron to a wood
Not
almost
the best
into
shot,
the green.
but it's on the green.
So it's very, very difficult to get a putt that's under like 25 to 30 feet. And then with these percentages that just don't make any sense. Like, there's no reason why a 54% and it's slightly downhill, why I'd have to hit that at 18% to get it near the hole. Because 23%,
number
which
11,
is
also
half,
has a narrow fairway with bunkers on either side.
And
although
goes 30 feet past. It just doesn't make any sense. But then coming back up the hill, that same
This is about as close to a perfect tee shot as you can get.
You just
what else can you do?
At that percentage, and it gets there perfectly. It doesn't make any sense. Loftwoods just doesn't cut it, so 59. Yeah, that's too much.
I think this is definitely makeable, Scott.
Again, I hit it at half, and it's off the fucking green.
Just a poor judge of speed there.
No, it's poor, poor game design. There's no two ways about it.
This is not going in. You just have to hope it stays on the green.
Putting now for a dreaded double bogey. Ouch, double bogey there.
Well, we really gotta go crazy the rest of this round and the next.
just a
literally anything 0.2 downhill, you have to hit at a fifth of the percentage, or else it's off the green. Like,
headed towards the center of the fairway.
This doesn't make any sense. But then anything that's uphill by
looking at 190
6
yards
inches
to the pin
or more, if you just hit that percentage, you're fine. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
This putt for birdie.
Just needs to hit a house. Hit a house.
Whatever.
Little help.
Whatever.
Pull the parachute. Tell the director to get an ISO. We're going to have a celebration.
And with the way the putting is, how finicky it is, it's like you can't really get specific percentages unless you get
the
really
second
lucky.
and last par 5.
Solid swing right there. Approximately 230 yards on this, Kelly. Just a well-struck golf shot right here.
Oh, what a shot. Should move a touch to the right. 2 under for the championship.
We needed that to get back that stupid double.
Possibly the easiest.
8 iron, easiest par 3. I almost want to just aim a 9 right here. and
My guess is this one lands on the green.
a ton to the right. Yeah, because I
Bordering on solid.
So the
That's
9
just an average approach
at the
there.
pin wouldn't have made it on the green, and an 8 I would have just been a mile up the green. So it's kind of like, what do, you know? And this is 3.6 inches down the hill, so I'm gonna have to hit this like 15%.
3 under for the tournament.
16%. Yeah.
Number 15 is...
Okay, so we went for the smart play, or the safe play,
Nothing wrong with
on
this
the
drive.
last
It's
hole.
crushed.
Ended up turning out to be the right play. It's uphill a lot, but like I said,
This should be on the green.
even though it's an 8-iron, oh god. I was gonna say they jumped so much, but that was way shorter
Not
than I thought
stopping
it was
it back
gonna
to
be.
back. No, we're going back to back to back birdies. This
I tried to get it to
for
the
par.
40, but
3 under for the tournament.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure at what the elevation is where it starts to matter. That one was 36 feet, so 12 yards. I'm guessing around.
Tee it high and let it fly.
I'm
From
guessing
an
around
elevated
8
tee
yards
on...
it starts to matter. Both down and uphill. Just like with wind, it really doesn't do anything
Man, did
until
he
it's at
step on
10
this one.
miles
Hit it
an
a
hour.
mile. Kelly, I'd say it's about $1.60 to the stick.
$1.60.
Time to get out the putter. It's heading for the green. Conservative approach there.
When the 8-iron just I guess it hit onto a downhill slope. I was gonna say when the 8-iron just rockets like that, it's crazy.
This needs to get down and fast.
And like, look, that was 3% more
turn to the
going
left
up the
on this
hill, and it's how far is it? 11 feet past the hole. Like,
I've seen many poor
that
putts
one
in my
just didn't.
day, and
I
this
mean, I
one's
could have
right
hit
up
that
there.
one dead straight, and it would have gone in.
Hit a house. Or a stick. Tree.
Okay.
Pine cone. Spectator. TV tower. Winnebago.
Whatever. Dude, shut the hell up.
Water tower.
About to turn off the commentary. Well, it looks like we're probably not going to win this one, but I mean, all honestly, it's
The
their
last
design
par
with
3.
the putting that is going to do it. Just doesn't make any sense.
Needs a good bounce or else it's going to find the
How
deep
did this
stuff.
get 72%?
Might need a little luck from this lie.
What? Whatever. I'm done with this tournament.
Mental error there.
No, you couldn't do anything. Like, I didn't have a pitch that was going to go anywhere near it because that was the furthest pitch you could
This
do.
is for bogey.
A flop isn't going to go any further.
That's in for bogey.
And the only other thing you had was a full shot with a lob wedge, which you'd have to get like a 30%, which is impossible to do. So, really
This great
bad
finishing
on
hole plays
shot
downhill to a
selection
fairway.
with the yardages on this, and percentages don't make any sense. They have two like really bad
Man, did he lay into this one.
designs in this game. So like this is 22 feet up the hill. Let's see if it's like so. Basically between 7 and 8 yards. Let's see if it
Not
matters.
sure, but this could get inside gimme range.
And not really. So I was 22 feet up the hill, hit a full lob wedge, and it was hole high. And I was short by a few yards. When it comes, like, short by a few yards, like, my loft wedge didn't go pin high, you know. Alright, we're what? 5 or 6 back starting the final round. We gotta have one of our 13, probably even better. We probably have to go like 15 under. Which at Bethpage, I'm gonna say as impossible.
Welcome to the Black Course at Bethpage for day 2 of this PGA Tour event.
Oh my
Now
god,
teeing
the wind
off,
is into
our
us.
next golfer.
I mean, the first time we hit it on this hole, we went into the rough, so maybe it's a good thing.
Approximately 130 yards from the hole here.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to be too little. Oh no, because it jumped up 10 yards for some reason. A pitching wedge with 10-mile-an-hour wind into you
Oh, leave that flag alone.
had no backspin.
Finds the hole for birdie.
Alright, we just got to play smart. Got to play smart, get birdies. We are 5 back after hole 1.
The shortest par 4 is...
Wouldn't that be crazy? It's like we dominate literally everything, but then couldn't win a single major. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Club selection is key on an uphill approach like this one.
So this one 9-mile-an-hour into you, uphill 25 feet. You would think, whoa, not that. You would think 85%. That should be.
This ball is headed toward the green.
Should be good. It was 87.
There's
so
no such thing as an
pin
easy
high, I
putt,
think
but this
it
was
just a
not too
little right.
tough. Well holed.
All right, it's back to back. That's what we need. You got, the 2 guys in the
The
lead by
first par 3 is a long...
are, they only have 4 holes to play. So, the thing I'm worried about is the 3 iron. I'm pretty sure it's still too far.
Looks like it's heading toward the rough.
Yeah. Oh, it's short. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay.
In the rough. I'm not
Never
sure
mind, I
how
went
it's
too far.
lying.
It was short. If I would have aimed a little bit more to the right, it would have been fine, but. I don't know how that went so far. Only a 79% lie. I only hit it 80.
That's well done for par.
80 something, and it still goes past the hole. So. That par's fine on that par 3. That par 3 is insane to me. So no gain right here. We stay where we're at, but.
Once in the fairway, the
Par
second...
5, can birdie. And we got a birdie on this one. It was an easier.
Wow, this is
Of the
hammered.
birdies.
He got all of that.
We had our little pitch hit the hole, or hit the pin.
Looks to be a little uphill. Might need a little more club.
I'll take the 3 iron. We're not looking to get on the green ever, really, on this one. We're just looking to, oh, crap. I did not think it was going to land on the green. But this is pretty much where we were last
Had the right
time.
number on that one. Fantastic approach.
Yeah, this should be perfect. Oh, I thought that was going to roll down
Putting
a lot more.
for
than
birdie.
that. Alright, got the birdie. Yeah, I thought that was a lot more downhill than it was coming off of that, but I guess not. Where did... I guess he skipped a bunch of holes. He's also at the 7 under, but we're tied for 4th. 3
The
back.
tee shot is a...
Everybody ahead of us is a lot further along with the holes, so that's our advantage.
This will work out just fine for him. This is about 180 yards to the flag, Kelly.
Uphill 25. Should be perfect. I wanted to go 95. Damn it. I think 95 would have been perfect. So that's not a birdie on this hole, unfortunate.
4 under par for the championship.
I think we would have been close to the hole if I would have hit 95% on that one. And Gay gets it to 8 under. So we fall back 1 when we par that one, but it's all right. We have time on our side, which is what those top 3 guys
Short
don't
hitters
have.
might want to.
This one's the wind. The wind is with us, so we're gonna go for that.
This ball isn't going to come down for a while.
That's what I like to hear. And this is either going to be a much easier shot or a much harder shot. Probably should have laid it up. Well, we'll see. Let's see.
Look at this shot. This is a thing of beauty.
Thank you.
That shot was right on
worked out
target.
perfect for us.
5
I
under
think
par
when
for
you
the
have
tournament.
those half shots, it's a lot easier to get a 50 to 55% versus like a 60 to a 65%, or even a 70.
One of the longest par 4s.
Because you know that the lowest you're gonna get is probably a 50. So it's like
This should do the
you
trick.
just barely have to pull it back.
This
Oh,
is
God
not
damn it.
great. Not really that good either.
Shut up. Well, let's see if we can get it there. I don't think we can. Nah. Alright, let's see if we can get the birdie out of it, though. Oh, it's a par 4. I forget that this is a stupid par 4. Good God, how long is this par 4? I mean, we would have needed a 3 to a 5 wood anyway. Get in the hole. Give me a birdie. Nah, it's gonna be left.
This one is dialed in.
5 under par for the tournament.
Alright, that's 2 back, and we have the guy in second is already done, and Gay only has 2 holes left, so all we really need to do is
Another
keep
scenic
this up.
view.
The leaders have not done really anything, so that's a big surprise.
This could find the rough.
Oh, it's gonna be short. See, this is what I mean. It doesn't make any
It could have
sense
been
how
worse.
that's short.
A par putt here. Nicely done for par.
You got 12 yards downhill, 7 mile an hour. It's into you, but it's also off the left. It's going to the right. So it's not going to take off that full yardage because it's also going off the left. So that
This
12 and
long
7
dog
should
leg
really
left.
counter each other out, and it should still get to the green. All right, long par 4.
This should be just
Like
fine.
these super long holes, we just really need to get through with the pars, and on the
Kelly, this
on
one's
the
about
birdieable
140 to
holes,
the pin.
really make sure we birdie them. Oh, this isn't too bad. Now the thing is though, like where that pin is, I don't think that the pitching wedge gets there. Ah.
Caught a
See,
break here.
I
Should
have
be
a
playable
feeling
from this
though,
spot.
if I hit the full 9, that it hits the green and just bounces 20 yards, or 12 yards or whatever.
5 under par for the tournament.
That's where, like, that pin location is evil right there, Because no matter what you do, you're going to be left with, like, you're going to have to make a miracle happen to birdie it.
Number 10.
In this game, I'm not saying in real life.
A solid drive.
Because it's one of those, like, if I was maybe five
Still
more
about 200
yards,
yards to the flag from here.
oh, pitching wedge would have been perfect, you know? Come on, okay. Just hit the green.
I'm calling sand on this one.
Dang it.
I would say the difficulty
Why did
level of
that
this shot
land
is high.
so short? Wow, okay, so that's a 60. We have a 60% lie.
What a great escape there.
And that's for par.
All right. I mean, it was 5 miles an hour wind into us. It was only uphill a few feet. I didn't think it was uphill a yard. So that didn't do any of it, the uphill. And
Like the 10th, number
we've
11.
already established that it has to be up to 10 miles an hour, maybe even 9 or 8 maybe, for the wind to really affect it. So I just don't get why that was so short. Like,
100 yards or so from here.
if you look at this circle, it was on the very low end. It might have even been short of the bottom of its own circle. So why it was so short, I don't know. All right, let's get this close. Get a birdie. It's probably gonna be far. Yeah.
Still a little bit of work to be done from this distance.
This for birdie.
Somehow 5 yards past the pin.
I don't think this ball is going to make it there.
God damn it.
Never up, never in, and that
I wasn't
was
trying to
never
go
up.
6%.
Well, it's hard to find anything good to say about this
Alright,
one.
well, we're done, I guess.
3 under for the round.
Whatever. It's not over, but we need a lot of birdies.
Just a beast of a par.
Might find the thick stuff.
That's why I went 95. I knew it was going to go long.
Yep, it's caught the rough, I'm afraid.
Alright, but this isn't bad, honestly. 91. Damn it. Wow, that's short. Oh. Damn it, and this is a par 4 that you need to birdie too.
4 under par for the championship.
You have a shorter iron into it.
The second and last par.
Last par 5, so we need to
This ball is driven hard up the left fairway.
birdie this one.
The hole is less than 230 yards from here.
And here's the thing, with 5 wood we have to hit because 3 iron, if it hits the fairway, awesome. But if it's short of the fairway, it's not getting there. 93, I was trying to go 80.
Not a great shot there. It's found the deep grass.
Whatever, this is probably better than what we would have been. Maybe not.
Need
Maybe
to
it was
aim
better
this
than
well out to the left.
I don't think so. I think it cancels itself out.
5 under par for the tournament.
All right, we got the birdie on the par 5. Need 3 more. We need 3 more birdies. In 5 holes. Gonna be tough.
possibly the easiest hole on the course.
All right, easiest hole. 144 is all it is.
Kelly looks to be on a good line.
Oh, wow. Look at how that 9-iron jumped 8 yards. That's crazy. And it wasn't even on a downhill, so it didn't even hit a downhill slope. It should have stopped immediately.
Put it on the board.
That's another thing. It's like all of your even in real life, like I'm not a tour player, and my 7-iron stops shorter than the 9-iron in this game stops. You know.
Number 15.
It doesn't make any sense.
He split the fairway with this one.
That's perfect. Uphill, so the wind should counter it. And look at that pitch
Still
wedge.
some work to be done here.
Jump.
This is just a bad putt.
I knew
Too
if
much
I
weight
went
on
more
that
than like
putt.
8% that it was going
It is
down
all
here.
uphill from here.
It's so stupid. Though we had a chance. Is it seriously going to come back down to my feet? Alright, that's awful.
Left it well short
course
there.
design. Well, we had a chance, and
5 under par for the tournament.
unfortunately now we don't. They don't know how to design their putting after, almost 10 years of having these games out. And this is the worst the putting has ever been.
Tee it high and...
There are not many people alive that can hit the ball this far.
Nowadays there is.
About 120 yards to the flagstick from here. Look for this to be safely on the green. This will be a
Somehow
test
almost
of the putting
12
skill.
yards past where we could...
It's a long putt, but it's makeable.
It just doesn't make any sense. And again, this is one where we go past the hole, it goes off the green, so...
I'm as aggressive as the next guy,
Like-
but this is just too much. The speed will affect the break on this one.
How that went that far... I have
Too
no
much
idea.
pace here.
Really?
Missed opportunity there.
Again, I hit the percentage that it wanted me to, and it went 12 foot by.
That's a double bogey.
Yeah, I didn't really care anymore. When it comes to having any slopes, like they just don't know how to do their putting, it seems. It's downhill 2 inches.
The
It's,
last par 3 plays
right
to a
at the
green
hole is
shaped like a kidney
50%.
bean that is surrounded by
Okay,
bunkers.
so I need to go.
A
So I would
ridge
need to go
bisects the
35%,
undulating green with the
maybe
right side
40%.
playing as a shorter.
No, you have to go 12%. It's like, what? How does that make any sense? And so, oh, but at least my pitching wedge and my 9-iron stop
Looking
within
for
like
par.
5 yards of when they hit.
Watch out for this one. A severe break to
into
the left
wind.
on this
It's like,
putt.
no, they bounce 8 yards. Like,
3 under for the tournament.
what? In real life, my 7-iron stops before that. I don't know. There's a lot of frustrations when it came down to this one. A lot of really weird design choices, or game decisions.
This great finishing hole.
That they did with this one.
Well, this will shorten the hole considerably. This could play a club, maybe 2 more with the elevation.
Yeah, but it won't. In fact, it'll play no extra club. It won't even play
That
this
is a good-looking
full club.
swing.
In fact, it plays its exact percentage that it needed to go to the hole.
It's not an easy putt, but it's definitely makeable.
Is this the one?
That's unfortunate. A third place win. We're getting still in lead by a ton. It's unfortunate. I just came down to the putting again. Just not making any sense on downhill putts. And it's like 63%, but if you don't hit it 12%, it's off the green. Okay. Alright, but that's going to end it for this one. When we come back, we're going to skip the Wentworth Classic, skip the Midwest Invitational, and go right to the UK Major. So we're going to go right to the Open in July. Then after that, you have Bridgestone, PGA Championship, New York Championship. Okay, so this is the start of the FedEx Cup, I guess. Here's Bang. Maybe not. Yeah, here's Tour Championship. Okay. So the PGA Tour ends really early. EA's Championship. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.